Welcome back, everyone. Tonight we're making burgers on the Blackstone. Not just any burgers. I'm gonna take a crack at making ostrich smash burgers. So a couple weeks back, in White Feather Meats in neighboring Creston, Ohio, I wanted to take a stab at trying something different. So in one of my prior videos, I made an elk fillet. I wanted to take a crack at making ostrich burgers. So we'll try ostrich smash burgers, but I'll also make traditional burger patties for the kids who are a little bit less adventurous, even though they did try some of the elk and liked it. So we'll make the regular grass-fed burger patties that we normally make. I also have ground chicken, jalapeno, and cheddar patties that I'm gonna throw on as well. 3 different type of burgers, and I think it's gonna turn out really good. So let's do this. So let's take a look at the meats. This right here is the ground ostrich, just over a pound worth. I separated it and loosely packed it into 6 individual balls for smash burgers. Then we have our traditional ground beef. So these are from our next door neighbors at Elm Run Farms, where they raise grass-fed and we get bulk beef every year from them. So these are patties that were raised right next door. And finally, from our haul from White Feather Meats, we wanted to try some ground chicken. These are jalapeno and cheddar that we will throw on and try. Our buns for this evening are brioche from Costco. I've already pre-buttered them, or I should say pre-mayonnaised them, since I use mayonnaise for toasting buns. From a seasoning standpoint, I'm gonna throw some of this campfire grilling dust on the grass-fed and the chicken burgers. It's basically just salt, pepper, and a little bit of garlic powder. So it's a really good all-purpose seasoning that I like to throw on instead of just normal salt and pepper. So I will throw on seasoning. And once I throw those on the griddle and turn them, then I'll hit the other side. For my ostrich smash burgers, I'm gonna hit these with Bearded Butcher black seasoning. This is something that I've been using quite frequently on burgers, steak. I also put it on fish and bratwurst, and it turned out really good. So I'm just going to liberally put it on top of, well, that was a little bit too much, but I can get some of that back. So this will be the smash side, and then after I smash them in, I'll be able to sprinkle some of this off of the parchment paper back onto them. All right, first we're gonna throw down our patties. Okay, first we're gonna throw down our grass-fed burger patties. And we'll hit the other side with a little bit more seasoning. Now, the last time I did chicken patties, I really struggled with getting them to separate from the parchment paper. So I'm going to use my spatula to help separate. As I pull them apart. Not bad. Oh yeah, that definitely worked out a lot better than last time. And yes, we're still rocking some Christmas lights. I think we're to the point where those are my everyday lights. Now, as far as cheese goes, I do have some pepper jack that I'm going to throw on some of the ostrich. Quite honestly, I'm probably going to be the only one eating the ground ostrich, so I would like to see a little bit of a kick to them. So that's where I'll use the pepper jack. And then we just have regular sharp cheddar sliced for the other patties. So obviously the ground chicken already has cheddar in them, so won't have to be throwing any on there. Go ahead and leave a note in the comments. What are your favorite types of burgers, alternative to regular burgers? Or do you only like having regular hamburgers? So yeah, I'd be interested to know what everybody out there likes to try. Okay, now that we are approaching temperature, we're gonna hit these patties with some sharp cheddar. All but one. Gavin likes a plain hamburger, so we'll keep one naked for him to help melt that cheese. Okay, with that, I'm gonna do a little bit of tidying up, and we're gonna get this griddle smoking hot for our smash burgers. Now, while I'm waiting for the griddle to get up to speed, I'm gonna throw some buns on, get these toasted, just to help speed up the process so that the kids aren't yelling at me because they're hungry. So I know where my hotter parts are on the griddle, so I'll just keep an eye on those. And the top parts of the bun can become a little bit concave, so I'll give those a little bit of a tap so that the entire thing is getting on that surface. So these are going pretty quickly, never a worry. And we're not making Sunday morning toast here, just giving those buns a little bit of crisp to them. Really helps the texture. Enough of the bun business. Now we're gonna throw on our ground ostrich and make some ostrich smash burgers. So we've got the griddle piping hot. We are just shy of 500 degrees, but we'll get them on there, get a nice sear, and really promote that Maillard reaction. So this is where all the fun begins.
This is where the fun begins.
We're gonna hit it with oil. And as you recall, I have a nice mound of seasoning on the top of these. So I'm gonna flip them so that becomes the bottom. Now it's pretty windy out here, so I'm gonna do my best with saving that seasoning. Now it's time to smash.
Hulk! Smash!
Oh, that's beautiful. All right, we'll get in there closer. We're gonna hit it, gosh, with way too much seasoning. Let's try a little bit less. Now, I will say, you can go really liberal with this black seasoning. It will not overpower the meat. So trust me on that. I did not ruin those two patties. All right, and it's I don't think I got that guy quite as thin as I would have liked. This one turned out pretty good, as did the other ones. I'm not going to overload them with cheese. I'm just going to make a cheese sandwich in between the two patties. Take a look at and there we have our ostrich smash burgers with pepper jack cheese in between the double patties. I am excited to dig into those. I'm gonna clean up the griddle real quick. It takes no more than 3 minutes, but then we'll hop inside, throw these on our toasted buns and see how they taste. The aftermath of everybody getting to eat before Dad. Most of the buns are polished off. They knocked out their burgers and chicken burgers. And now I'm going to dive into one of my ostrich double smash burgers. And what's a fine dinner without tater tots and Rally's fries? Here goes nothing. So this is nothing fancy outside of cheese and seasoning. I didn't want to do a whole lot as far as garnishment. So just on my toasted bun with a little bit of romaine lettuce on top. Let's dig into it. I would say I like it. Through preparing the patties, it is a red meat, so it doesn't have any sort of a gamey smell to it. The ostrich meat really felt, and it seemed like any normal ground beef. Taste-wise, it's a smash burger, so there is that nice caramelized crust to it, and I feel it's a good way to prepare these and eat them. So I would say I'm a fan. If you've ever tried ostrich, leave a note in the comments. I'd be interested to see how you had it prepared. If it was ground in a burger fashion, or I don't really know of how many other ways there are to cook an ostrich, probably the same as any other red meat. Yeah, leave me a note. I'd be curious to see what your experience was and to see if you liked it as well. So just through 2 bites, I like it. It seems like a good beef alternative. Like I said, it is a red meat, so probably a lot more similar than they are apart. minus the whole feathers and laying the egg business, but here we are. So I like it. Okay, next up, I want to give the jalapeno cheddar chicken burger a try and report out on how that is. You know, a couple weeks ago we had mushroom and cheddar chicken burgers, and I thought that they were pretty good. Again, depending on how you season it and what garnishments you have, it can really mask any undesired flavors, but a chicken burger, you can't go wrong. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Just kind of snuck in there.
You
want to take a taste of this chicken burger?
No.
No, you don't want to?
I just saw that.
Should Dad do it?
Yeah.
All right.
You do it. How hot is it? How hot?
It's not hot.
So it wasn't hot?
No.
Oh. Then it wasn't hot. Yeah, it wasn't hot, but
A lot of flavor.
like
The jalapeno and the cheddar, obviously, do jump out.
Something to say.
What do you have to say?
Well, today was what day is it?
St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day. But at St. Patrick's Day, you have to wear green. But I didn't get out of my clothes, so let me get pets.
I've got my green on. I have a green shirt on.
But I did.
Did you catch a leprechaun? No, we didn't catch a leprechaun today.
No, we did catch the leprechaun today. Must be leprechauns only come at night when St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah? Well, cool.
I'm actually...
Did you enjoy your cheeseburger? Are you going to do a review?
Oh, this review of it.
Yeah, let's review your burger.
But there's no spice in it, but I really like the cheese on it. Just pretty good review.
So, thumbs up or thumbs down?
Mama!
2 thumbs up. I'm not a great example having them talk with food in their mouth. You do have to chew it up first before you start talking.
Yeah, you always have to do that.
Yeah.
And subscribe.
Subscribe. Yes. Like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. It really helps get these videos out, and leave some comments, some feedback. What would you like to see? What can we do in a video that you would be interested in?
Let's go to family channel.
Oh yeah.
But we got call it a family channel. The family channel.
That's right.
Yeah, because the big family.
With that, I think we're done here for tonight. We made regular ground beef burger patties. We made jalapeno and cheddar chicken patties. And then the silver tuna, the highlight of my night, was the ostrich smash burgers. So with that, leave a comment down below on what you enjoyed from the video. And if you would consider liking and subscribing, it would certainly help us out. Until next time, we'll see you down the road. Bye.
Bye.